Capricorn's Moonology is for January. It's going to be reading on you, so it's yeah, it's what's going on inside you, what others are seeing, that kind of stuff. If you resonate, you can drop me a comment, that'd be good, and like and share and subscribe if you can. If you haven't already, thank you. Thank you. Can I do a couple more times? We'll go through. Okay, so first card is okay, two swords. So that's what's inside you right now. So you probably took a long while you probably had a long battle with somebody to get to the two of swords, but you're not really wanting to see what you have to do. You know what you have to do, but you're not seeing it as such. So you're very guarded. Okay, what other people are seeing is the Hangman. So that's another energy of being like enlightened to a situation, knowing really what you want to do but not doing it. Just hanging upside down, thinking about it. Okay, what is your secret, or what are you not saying? Is the Seven of Cups. So you have choices. You have options. Why you're not saying it is because you want victory in a situation. Okay. So the Six of Wands is also a Leo card. Yeah, you're hiding the fact you've got options from someone. There's obviously a situation with someone that you've had, like, you might have been with a long time, or there's definitely been a lot of aggro recently. It's put you in an energy where you know what you've got to do, but you don't want to do it, or you're not doing it, and then, or you're not making a decision on something, and you're in your head about it, but you're not doing anything about it. You know what you want, but you're not doing it, in effect. So then we'll do what's on your conscious mind. Your next card. Okay, so it's a Hierophant. So that's, you got on your conscious mind, you've got like a higher level of commitment. It could be someone you're married to, but it's a higher level of commitment than some level. It could be or it could be with can also be like higher education, or churches, or religions. In your heart, you've got Two of Pentacles. In your heart, maybe you love two people, or you've got feelings for two people, but that's in your heart right now. So you can't make a decision, but then it says that there. So there's obviously a decision to be made. In your soul, you've got the Four of Cups, so you're wanting to offer something, but you either think you're going to be ignored, or it's going to be you're not really successful offering it, or or you're bored of the offer, or you don't, you kind of, it's there, but you don't really want to like act on it. Okay, your conclusion is the Ace of Wands. That's a new beginning and passion. So we'll clarify that. And then the Page of Cups. But that Page of Cups, it's he's not really offering his cup anymore. He's almost put his cloth completely over it, so it's like he's hiding his cup of love. But that's your secret as well there, so that kind of is the same, makes sense. So I'll clarify the Page of Cups first as well. I'll find that, because that's your overall energy. So your overall energy is pretty much you're hiding the fact you want to offer something to somebody, probably somebody new. Okay, so that clarifies with the Hierophant. So maybe it's somebody you've been arguing with and somebody you are not with, and you want to go back to them. with somebody new that you want to offer, and it's just you don't really want to show people. It's somebody that you want to offer on a higher level. Maybe it's someone you snuck away from in the past. Someone you might have been in your head about. Or you have to sneak away from somebody you're married to something else, but you're in your head about that, if that's the way it is. Okay, so we've got the Hangman is your secret. No, we haven't. We got so the Two of Swords as what's it? Yes, this is causing you a lot of burdens. You're going to get to a point where you just drop whatever it is you're in your head about. So whatever decision you've got to make, you are going to drop them burdens. It doesn't actually have to be a relationship. It could be a job, friendship, anything that is your burden that you're in your head about. You got the Hangman as what other people see, and that's because other people probably seeing you watching someone, maybe on the internet, maybe watch, but that's my kind of like watching people, and then you're rushing in, kind of saying your truth, but you are really like that, you're processing it, you're going over it all. That person's like fighting in their own head because it's the same person. Okay, so we'll do the Seven of Cups of options. Why is Capricorn hiding options? Okay, so Capricorn, you get the Two of Cups, which is soulmate cards. And then you've got the Hermit cards, so that could be a Virgo, but also it could be the fact that these options that you have, and then the Two of Cups, but the Hermit card is almost like you've gone within, so you're shining a light on that relationship. And the reason it's a secret is because you want recognition and reward, you want a victory on it. But you had to drop your burdens first. I feel like you're moving on to something different. But with the Two of Cups there, it probably is somebody different. I don't know if it's someone you've been with for a while, it's got so it's full of burdens and difficult. Yeah, you want recognition and reward. You want recognition and reward. Somebody you wish, somebody you want, something in your head, something you ask for. And then you got the Ten of Cups. So you want everything, that person, this person. With the Ten of Cups, that's family. That's what you want recognition and reward on. Yeah. And then on the Hierophant, which is on your conscious mind, which I believe is like going to that next level, is that you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so there's like a new beginning, there's an end of a cycle, beginning of a new. Yeah, and then oh god. Okay, so and then you get the Four of Wands, which is a relationship, a new beginning, a love of all that stuff. But you're really in your mind about it. It's almost like this stuff is what you want, but you have to drop these burdens, and you're in your brain, you're not doing it because you're getting in your head about it. So the Two of Pentacles. You're probably in your head because you've not dealt with this other person. Yeah, so you're in your head about this job, and you probably had arguments about this. Somebody probably knows about this, but you took time out, kind of thing. Yeah, and then the Two of Wands, so that's in your soul. You kind of made a decision. You know who you have to, what you want to do, and you want a new beginning. So you're going to go off with a full card on a new start. That's in your soul. So what's the conclusion? It's the 8th one. So that's your story of a new start, like, with passion. Yeah, walking away. So we've got the Ace of Cups, fiery. I don't know, because it's difficult, because that is a card of a very in and out energy, very passionate when they come in, but they disappear just as quickly. That's a kind of like looking what you've got with this person, looking what you can make with this person. But someone's still given to too many people. So you're not dropping really that burden there, because you're the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're probably coming in passionately and then disappearing off and doing your own thing, working on your own thing, maybe. Okay, to clarify, I'm going to clarify why we've got the Three of Pentacles. What are they working on? Okay, yeah, so you're preparing basically for your independence. You're cutting things out that aren't working. And if people have lied or that's being cut out of your life, with the Queen of Swords energy, that's very like, she knows, but she waits for you to go, or you're waiting for them to come to you. So that might even be you with that fire, the Knight of Wands, passion, like coming in and out, not actually sticking with certain things. So yeah, generosity. So you're giving generosity and new beginnings of passion. So you do also need to be careful that you don't find too many new beginnings of passion, I suppose. Yeah. And then we've got journeys, and if you go on too many journeys and you send too many messages, you could end up in isolation with the Five Pentacles, being left to hand the cold. So there's like a real danger of you actually like being too many fingers in too many pies. Okay, so I'll clarify a bit with it. So find out who you're going towards. Yeah, I feel like you're pulling that house down now, with that disruption card. Someone who probably was your empress, somebody you probably maybe married, had children with, family, because you want success to triumph, and that's also like kind of like truth as well at the same time. Maybe you lost something, or something didn't work on this side because of something from the past you had to end. Yeah, so that you have to draw strength from that, and then love begins. Okay, yeah, transformations, that's the death card, so that's an ending for this love to begin, for this strength and stuff to work. It's a last end for something new to begin. Okay, so here's Capricorn. Okay, so your person, or this person on this side, has wanted a new beginning, been using their third eye chakra, crown chakra, with both of them, which is basically their intuition. They want to move forward now, to standing ground with you. You are their wish, but they do have wisdom on the situation, so they know what's been, if you snuck away to win something, to go back to them, they already know that. Okay, so we've got believe in the impossible with the blue moon. Conclusions are within reach. I'll read that one. Right, okay, so full moon eclipse. Yeah, this is ending, so this is you basically, and that ending at the beginning. It's reached, yeah, the situation, the old situation's reached its peak, or has just, or it's going to end, or it's about to, and things are now out of your control. So what you experience now is what you signed up for. So it's meant to come to an end. So holding on to it is probably just damaging you more anyway. You need to forgive someone, let it go, move on, in a positive way. Okay, so that's that one. That's the eclipse one. I think we're now coming to have an eclipse as well. So that may happen around that time. Okay, so you've got waxing moon. Yeah, and then this moves straight over on the other side, because this is basically not giving up on what you're like trying to move forward to. That you're nowhere near the end of that story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. So yeah, it's in effect the clearing, yeah. So you can, everything will come into place once you've done what you've got to do on that first stage, on that first part. So once you've ended with that person, yeah, the next situation will move forward. I think a lot of you probably already is, that first part is already done. How do you blame me? And then with this blue moon, it's saying, because the blue moon is like once in a lifetime, so it's something that you're meant to do as well. So they're much more.